At noon, the decision is in regarding Lolita, the killer whale, and it could have big implications for her future. Animal rights advocates say Lolita has been listed as an endangered species. That decision will be announced later today. CBS 4's Gary Nelson is live at the Miami Seaquarium to explain what it all means. Gary.
Well, the decision was prematurely posted on a federal website, and this ruling from NOAA's National Fisheries Agency puts the Miami Seaquarium's killer whale Lolita under the protection of the Endangered Species Act. It is a game changer for animal rights activists who've been trying for decades to get Lolita out of here. Now, protests like this one just a couple of weeks ago have been a staple at the Miami Aquarium. Demonstrators demanding a new home for Lolita, who's been held in a tank here performing for tourists for 44 years. NOAA now, in response to a petition brought by animal rights activists, has declared Lolita to be among an endangered species. PETA and others are thrilled. They now can argue to NOAA and other agencies that Lolita being held alone in a small tank violates rules against harming or harassing an endangered species. They hope to get the government to order Lolita moved to a huge enclosed sanctuary off the Pacific coast where she'll have plenty of room, can interact with other whales, and maybe even be reunited with her family that still plies the waters off Washington State. Now, we have been trying all morning since we first got to this order from the government to get some comment from Miami Aquarium officials. They have not yet returned our calls, but PETA and the Society for the Defense of Animal Welfare say they will move forward now and very aggressively pursue having Lolita relocated to this sanctuary off the Washington coast, and they will go both to NOAA, the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Association, and the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which also regulates captive animals, generally livestock, and argue that Lolita is being mistreated and she needs a better home. We're live on Key Biscayne. Gary Nelson, CBS 4 News.